Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with some more One Piece. So lock the f***ing and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Now if you don't remember last episode, Bonney gets sapphire scales, the same disease that her mom had. So Kuma decides to link up with Vegapunk and he agrees to cure Bonney in exchange to clone him and make robots. But again, remember, Kuma's got one of the worst backstories in anime history, so someone shows up on the island and it's this guy, Kizaru. He says, "Hey twin, listen, you know you're my dog, my OG, but I'm not here to chill today, gang. I'm here for business." And Vegapunk's like, "Kizaru, how you been, gang? How's the marine pum? Welcome to my MTV cribs. This is where we got the labs, this is where the walk is, and this is where all the fine shits go." Then we also just see them being recorded this whole time. I don't know what type of freaky youths they have at the Marines, but that's crazy. But Kizaru says, "Listen, we know you've been in contact with them pirates, and you know that's a no bueno. Those are our ops. What are you doing?" Shut the f up, bro. Y'all know y'all ain't no saints. We know you just be killing for fun. But Kizaru tells him, "Listen, this is just my job. I'm just here because I gotta be here, not because I want to be here." To be honest though, I just want to know, is the marine bag that deep to where you really want to join because it's that crazy of a bag? Or are they just joining for the love of the game? Because if you're joining for the love of the game, I can tell you get no gyal. I'm sorry, zero. And then of course this old bitch Saint Saturn comes on the phone. "Listen here, boy. I don't care how good of a candidate Kuma is to be a soldier, he's still a pirate with 296 million berries on his head. So what are you doing with him? You know we don't rock with pirates. You know what we could do with that kind of money? Buy Columbia." But Saint Saturn says, "Listen, I'm gonna make you a deal. We can still make this work on some conditions." I actually know these are gonna be all ridiculous. "First, you join the 7 warlords as a pirate." Okay, that's calm. Basically, they want to use him to scare the other pirates, which whatever, fine. And we learn Ace took out the old warlord 7, and they've been searching for a replacement this whole time. Big Mom thinks, shout out to my dog Ace, man. He shouldn't have died like that, bro. He should have been a straw hat. Now, the second condition he says is Kuma has to become a human weapon for the Navy. Basically, he wants to augment his body. Bro's really trying to make the androids. What the hell is going on here? But they have a Buccaneer on their side. The Navy will be insane. So that's why this Saturn guy wants him. Kizaru's like, yeah, I mean, shit. If we got him on our side, we're blessed. Fuck that guy Roger. We're about to cook everybody. This is the equivalent of Golden State adding Kevin Durant. This shit is just not fair. But again, this is the worst backstory in history. This Saturn guy is actually twisted. He says, "You know what? That would be good, but we know you used to rock with them revolutionaries, and we can't have you turn on us, twin. So the last condition is give up your free will and mind?" What? Like, are you okay? Vegapunk's like, "Gang, you're just asking me to kill him. What are we doing?" And make him Terminator. But Saturn is quite literally trying to just do that. That's what he wants to do. "Oh, it's because y'all are too weak to control the other warlords, eh? So you want me to kill him. Aren't you guys the world government? But y'all need help from him? Oh, okay." But Saturn says, "Up, boy, remember you work for us." Which is true, I can't lie. Vegapunk's just as bad. He works with the ops. Why could he not have went with the Revolutionary Army? Like, bro's just a bystander at this point. Anyways, these are the 3 conditions that Saturn wants for Kuma. And if he doesn't do those 3, it's just gonna be a RIP for his daughter. Start planning the funeral from now. And Vegapunk is literally crashing out because he's like, this is crazy. But again, this Kuma guy is a real nice guy. He says, "Listen, Vegapunk, I know this is crazy, but do you think you can do this and you can cure Bonney's disease?" I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait for the day Saturn actually dies. I promise you I'm gonna throw a whole party. Everybody's invited. Block party. And with that, we learn it will take a 1.5 years to fix Bonney from the sapphire scales. And it will take minimum 2 years to turn Kuma into full Terminator. But this Kuma guy's just happy that Bonney will get to see her 10th birthday. Now, to make matters even worse, bro says, "Think of your daughter as our hostage." Like, dog, she's literally like 7, gang. What are we doing? I think bro has some unhealthy fixation on Kuma, bro. I swear a Buccaneer must have fucked his bitch. I'm calling it. I don't care. He says the government will take custody of her, and after her treatment, she'll only be free when your mind is fully gone, little nigga. So basically, bro is never gonna see Bonney again. And Kuma, if you try to escape or contact her, we're turning your daughter into a slave. Like, okay, alright. But Kuma says, fine, I'll never see her again. As long as you let her go home and just live in the church, we're blessed. So Kuma tells Bonney, this is where we're gonna be staying for the next 6 months. This is our new crib. They got everything here. Now with that sorted out, Vegapunk and his big ass head start working, and he starts planning out how these weapons are gonna be. Bro's like, there's too much ideas flowing in my brain. They won't stop coming. I need someone else here. If only there was 5 more of me. Gang, be careful what you wish for, because that 5th one that you made, that's the reason we're in this whole situation now. And we just see Kuma attached to all this shit, and he's starting his robo process, and we see Bonney undergoing her treatment. Now they're all really just enjoying life here. Shit's super wholesome. He finally gets to live with his daughter for a little bit. Shipments start to come in, and over time they start building the Vegapunk lab into the egghead that we know. Like, they're all just eating pizza, chilling. I'm not gonna lie, that shit looks good as I could really use some of that right now. They even turn on that Uzi futsal shuffle and they start doing the Nikka dance. But taking how close they all were and how they are now in the show, this is why you gotta watch who you let in your circle, bro. Now it's officially been 6 months and Kuma is finally in his new gear.
Boy, he got that shit on though.
And Bonney is officially cured, so she can leave the island now. So Kuma takes her back to Sorbet Kingdom, and everyone's like, damn, y'all finally made it back, what the hell? And the granny pulls up and says, don't worry twin, we'll watch Bonney for you again. Y'all are like family. Because even though he's a warlord, he's still a pirate. The ops could pull up on them any day and try to take out Bonney. So he tells Bonney, listen, I'm not gonna be back for at least a year. Hopefully this Kuma guy goes and gets some gal before he fully loses his mind though. Cause I'm not gonna lie, your whole life no pum is crazy. But then the CP0 fine shit comes in and she says, alright Kuma, we got this shit now. Basically she's here to watch Bonney. What the hell, shorty needs to come watch me. So they'll be handling everything from the people who come in to checking her temperature. They even set up temporary housing. Like, hold up, I know these guys did not get the permit to do that. They're just breaking laws left and right. Yeah, these Navy are really trying to control this man. And Shorty even threatens Kuma to his face. Like, Big Mom Ting, I would have packed her up right then and there. She's not even strong enough to be making those threats. But again, Kuma's a nice guy. He says, alright, you got it. I won't do anything. As long as Bonney's safe, I'm blessed. And Kuma finally leaves. Now that they have Kuma on their side, the Navy's officially in their duffel. And Kuma's not turning down no orders, just his presence alone is scaring these young niggas. Now it finally hits the papers and someone says, young master, there's a new warlord and it's the best villain in One Piece so far, Doflamingo laughing. He says, another like me is on the team, eh? Dog, I'm gonna be honest, he is not like you. Then we see Crocodile and my literal girlfriend Robin. But Crocodile don't give a f. He says, eliminate those witnesses, gang, we don't care about this. Mihawk's just chilling, saying nothing. There's an explosion in the background. And if you didn't know, yes, Mihawk sitting down is a Mihawk upscale, I'm just telling you. Because Goku sits down, everybody sits down. Then we see all the Whitebeard pirates reading the news too. Ace is like, Jinbei, they got a replacement already? But damn, too bad they don't know. Blackbeard is really about to slime all of them, worse than King Von. Gecko Moria's trying to make fun of his power like he's that guy. Broski, you're not that guy, you got beat pre-time skip. And we have fine shit Boa Hancock. And she's like, I don't even care about this. I won't lie, Boa is top 5 fine shit in One Piece. Argue with your mother. Now, Dragon and the Revolutionary see this and there's like, that's our dog? No way our dog joined the ops. Nah, Big Mom Ting though, I actually hope Dragon feels like a dickhead. I hope he knows this is actually all his fault. You put him onto Vegapunk, knowing he works with the ops. And you didn't even think that the ops would be listening to all this? Like, what are we doing? And you're not even gonna try to save the man after this. You're just gonna let him get used, like love. This is why no one wants to join the Revolutionary Army. Now, Kuma's on his own solo dolo and he's just packing up these pirates like how the government wants. But the man is repping Bonney's drawing on his ship. That's real as f. So then, while he's at sea, he writes to Bonney. He says, Wagwan Bonney, you know, I'm doing my thing out at sea, Bruck and Gyal, trying to make money. I'ma come see you soon. What have y'all been doing? I know it's been long, but I'ma find a bunch of places to take you once you turn 10. Now, Kuma's on a ship and he gets a call and someone says, hey, you got orders from the government. Right now, where the f you at? I'm in East Blue, what y'all need? And we just see a young Luffy running away from a tiger. This is crazy. So yeah, that is all for this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the episode. Let me know how you're liking One Piece so far. Let me know what you want me to cover from next season. I know that there is Gachiakuta, which I really want to do. We got Dandadan season 2 I want to do. Kaiju season 2 maybe. I don't know how y'all are feeling about that. There's Sakamoto 2. Lord of the Mysteries. Let me know about that one. That one I heard might be a sleeper. I don't know if y'all have heard about it. I don't know if y'all really fuck with the Chinese ones or Dongwa. I don't know how you say it, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, working on the Kuroko one, I seen that. Working on the Fog Hill one, seen that too. So those will definitely be out in the next coming weeks. And yeah, appreciate all the love, all the support. Close to 50K, 50 big ones. Yeah, let me know if y'all want me to do a second channel, IRL, or just same shit but no anime. Drop it in the comments and I'll catch y'all boys, girls, everybody else in the next video. Free Jeff.